is the reason there are some restrictions on them. So I believe what you explained about your religion, I don't think Pakistan will declare it as declare or ban this religion in Pakistan because you guys don't claim to be Muslim.
Right, right. We are Muslim in a different
हेलो भाई
perspective.
अस्सलाम वालेकुम
We're Muslim not into. So there's a lot of noise.
अस्सलाम
So
वालेकुम
salam alaikum.
भाई कॉइन है गिफ्टिंग कर दो गिफ्टिंग
Qasim, can you please leave this prod? This is not
Uh,
about
गिफ्ट है
what you
कर
are
दो
asking for.
गिफ्ट करते हैं बेटा, गिफ्ट करते हैं आपको, डोंट वरी। बट साहब
उस्मानी से उठा गया नीचे फेंको जरा.
मैं मेरे पास सही नहीं है। बट साहब
गिफ्ट है
बच्चे का
भाई प्ले कर दो
अच्छा थले ला देना।
yeah. So again, I think what's important to mention one more time is the Baha'is. We believe that the messages are from the same God. You know, the Baha'i teachings is the teachings of the Quran from Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, from the Injil to the Torah to Prophet Abraham. We believe all from the same God. But when I say that Baha'is, we are Muslim, we are Christian, we are Jewish, I'm speaking about the spiritual. Like spiritually, we believe in all of them. But in practice, when we talk of practice, we are not we don't call ourselves Muslim in the sense of like we are like a sect of Islam. You know what I mean? And I believe the Qadianis, and I think in a way they're sect of Islam. Am I correct?
Yes, yes. They declare themselves as a sect, but we don't believe in it.
Right, right. So they're a sect of Islam. It appears they've taken teachings of Baha'i faith and claimed it to be from Mirza Qadiani, and unfortunately, when you look at the true facts and history and his association with early Baha'is, it's not true.
Okay. Well, there is another problem with these Qadianis. They are also blasphemous to the Jesus and Muhammad, peace be upon him, and the people related to him. He is all. They are also disrespect the Ahlul Bayt. I think you guys don't do it, right?
No, no, we don't do it. No. We actually believe, and there's a history or like a family tree that shows Sayyid Ali Muhammad Shirazi, who was the founder of the Babi faith, who prepared the way for Baha'u'llah. He was actually part of Ahlul Bayt, which is beautiful. You know, he was connected to Imam Hussein and to Fatima and Ali. You know, so I think if you look at his family tree, which I could send you a picture, it shows that.
Well, I have the same family tree. You can see my name. My name is Sayyid Zayan. I'm from the same family tree. But he made his own religion. That is something bad. But it's okay. He's not claiming to be Muslim. That's okay for us. If anyone wants to do anything and he want to enter in kufr, we don't stop him. But if someone is using Islam's name and he is trying to defame Islam, we will definitely stop him.
Right, right. So when you said you have a same family tree, what are you talking about? Are you talking about you are connected to Ahlul Bayt as well?
Yes, I'm Sayyid too.
So you have a family tree that connects you to Prophet Muhammad. You have that?
Yes, 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 yes. I have it. That is a kind of a book we call it Shaja and Nasab. All the Sayyid have it.
That's beautiful. Yeah. So you are actually family of the Bab, Sayyid Ali Muhammad Shirazi.
Maybe he's our extended family, but I I think what he did was not right with Islam, or he left Islam, right? So I believe that was bad.
No, I again, you know, when the Muslims, they don't call themselves Christian, right? They don't say we are a sect of Christianity, right? But you believe in continuity, right? You believe that after Jesus came Muhammad. It's the same thing. So we believe in continuity. We believe that revelation from God doesn't stop. And all we believe is that Muhammad was the final messenger in the cycle of prophecy before the cycle of fulfillment. And again, Baha'u'llah started the cycle of fulfillment. You know, it's just a new cycle, and when you have a new cycle, there's new sets of teachings. But you know, it's supposed to bring us together. You know what I mean, and not make us get confused about um, words and logic and reason. You know, we shouldn't have to get confused. It should be very simple.
Okay, actually, I joined late. You were talking with Khalifa brother. You were telling something about the current leadership of Baha'is faith. Who is that person?
So yeah, the Universal House of Justice is the supreme body of the Baha'i world, and they're elected every 5 years. And then as human beings themselves, when they're not legislating, when they're not in a assembly, they have no power. Only the infallibility comes when they're legislating all together. So they are not I wouldn't look at them as a clergyman or as a priest. They're not like that. They're not. They're just recipients of the divine inspiration from Baha'u'llah. So when they meet together, then they legislate, and then they write messages to the peoples of the world, or the communities, or localities, or cities, or whatever. They do it within the spirit of um, helping the Baha'i world to grow, helping the Baha'i world to meet all the goals of establishing universal peace. And that is really the purpose of that body, is to make sure that the health and well-being of the community is thriving and vigorous, and like a healthy organic cell, it grows and multiplies into and it forms into a being. So we believe that the system we have today is organic and it's growing. It's right now in its infancy, but it's eventually one day it'll come to adolescence and then a maturity. So that's as the world is growing. This is what's happening.
Okay. Is there anything that whoever is chosen as by the electoral system, whoever is chosen as the leader of Baha'is faith, uh, is there anything that he have to be from the family of Baha'u'llah Irani?
Family. Wait. Who has to be family?
The supreme leader of
The
Baha'is faith.
the Universal House of members of the Universal House of Justice. No, they don't have to be part of the family of Baha'u'llah or the Bab. No, it could be
Okay.
any
Okay.
devoted, learned Baha'i that gets elected in. Yeah,
You know what? In Qadiani religion, uh, those Khalifa can only be from the family of Mirza Qadiani. And there was one Khalifa who was the friend of Mirza Qadiani. When he died, then the supreme leadership was snatched by the second Khalifa. Do you know the history of Qadianis?
Oh no, I didn't know about that.
Yeah. So, and from that, now their fifth Khalifa is in power. So all the Khalifas are from the family of Mr. Ghulam Ahmad Qadiani, and they are like the chosen one, and no one can get to that position if he is not from the family.
I see. That's very interesting. Okay.
That is a kind of, a family business, a family cult.
Oh, you believe it's a family cult? Okay.
Yes, yes, yes. And all the
There, there,
followers, they pay,
there is
they pay
another
ransom, I believe.
there is another movement in UK by Abdullah Sadiq, I believe. He's claiming to be the Mahdi. And have you heard of the Ahmadi religion of light and peace?
Yes, I have heard. The
Yeah.
person was from Egypt, and then
Yes.
he declared himself. Actually,
Yeah.
I read his manifesto, which is available at his website. It
Yes.
is of 30 pages. You can read it, and that's a very summarized thing.
What did you think about it?
Well, I think the same as I think about Qadianis. I think the same about him. Yes, he's a liar. He's a liar. Actually, I
Yeah.
have read all his, the manifesto. Well, you should try it. You should read it. The things in the manifesto, they are very collected in very haphazard kind of, information, and having no start and no end. And he claims to be an organization with a tax exemption in America, and that is not actually a religion. That is something, and that is just a Jamat, like these
Jamat.
Qadianis.
What does Jamat mean? Cult?
Not actually cult. Jamat means a sect, a group of people,
Oh, Jamat means group of people. Okay.
or the organization, you can say.
Okay, Jamat is organization. Okay. So yeah, it's interesting,
Person also claims to be the Mahdi, but the way he chose himself for this claim is different from this Qadiani people. Uh, you can read his manifesto. He started with there was some wasiya. Wasiya means the will, and the will was transferred from Adam to Abraham, and Abraham to Muhammad, peace be upon him, and Muhammad, peace be upon him, transferred this to Hazrat Ali, and then all those the concept of 12, you must have heard about it.
yes.
And then he is the 12th Khalifa or 12th Imam, uh, and he claims to be Mahdi. So this is his way.
Yeah, yeah. And I think this one he is self-claiming that he is a family of the Mehdi. Or the I'm sorry,
Yes, he's
family.
self-claiming. Yes.
Yeah, Ahlul Bayt. Yeah, because on his mom's side, she's American, and that side Egyptian. And and um and he's not a Sayyid. You know what I mean?
He's not. Yes, he's not.
Yeah. So we have two.
You know what? This Mirza
Yeah.
Ghulam Ahmad Qadiani also claimed to be a Sayyid from his maternal side, and he also said that some of his grandmothers were related to Sayyid family. By the way, he was Mughal. Mughal are the descendants of Mongols. By the
Mongols,
way,
right, right.
from
Yeah.
the
The
paternal
Mirza,
side, he was from the Mughal.
excuse me, the Mirza Qadiani was not a Mughal. He was a Bhangi. He was a Lal Begi. They used to worship a Lal Beg. He had a 5,000-year-old family. The Mirza Imam did write down a book about him, the Did-e-Haq. And he write down him, Mirza Qadiani, he is a kafir because he became a kafir of Lal Begi Firqa. So he was not Mughal Barlash, he was a Bhangi. You know what his Bhangi is?
No.
Okay. The Bhangi used to be the people go and clean people toilet in India. That's what they used to call Bhangi, and they used to worship a Lal Begi. Lal Begi was a religious, just like a Hindu.
Mirza Kazab, what is your name?
Mirza Qadiani.
Rauji, what is
Yeah,
your name?
yeah, Mirza Qadiani.
Well, I think we should talk what we can give the reference for.
Yeah,
I
this is
don't
the
think we
reference I'm
should
giving
talk
you.
like this when we don't
I'm
have the
giving you the
reference.
reference. A book called Did Haq. Okay, you know who was a Mirza Imam Din?
No, I don't.
Sayyid, what is your name? Sayyid, do you know who was Imam Din?
No, I don't know.
Okay, let me tell you who Imam Din is. Okay, do the Google. Put a Google, Imamuddin.
Anna, can you please explain who was Imam Din? He's putting some allegations on Mirza Sahib.
Okay,
Will you be
he
able to
was,
answer?
okay,
Anna, you
Imam
there?
Din, okay. Imam Din was the cousin of Mirza Qadiani. Okay, he was a son of Mohinuddin. And the Mohinuddin daughter, granddaughter was Mohammadi Begum. So he was a family member, okay? And Imamuddin was the guy who he stole the $700 for pension and went to Lahore, living in Hira Mandi. You know who's Imamuddin now? No, right. Okay, I tell you that.
Information first, and then I will be able to answer because I didn't know anything. And I usually don't be that much disrespectful for Mirza Qadiani because lots of people who believe in Mirza Qadiani are listening. So
Yeah,
I
they
don't
can
believe in
listen. They
using
can
this
listen.
kind of
Mirza
words for
Qadiani was
him.
a Kazab and Dajjal. He was a Zanin. Alexander Dewey was an English guy. He write down a New York word 7 times that Mirza Qadiani was a bastard child because his father was not home for 4 years and 3 months. He was in Afghan war. Okay, and then he published the 6th time New York word, and the 7th time he sent it to India because at that time there was no plane, so that everything has to be go by ship. And that Mirza Qadiani admitted himself that is my picture, and he proved that Mirza was bastard child. And 1974, page 1231. I talk with the reference. I don't talk like
भाई भाई
Qadiani
तिलावत कर
Kazab.
सकता हूँ.
नहीं
1
जनाब
minute,
अभी
1
तिलावत का
minute,
टाइम
1
नहीं
नहीं
है।
minute.
भाई, नहीं कर सकता। यहाँ पे फिलहाल कोई और किस्म की बातें हो रही हैं, तो
No,
सॉरी, लेकिन दोबारा मैं आपको ले लूंगा इसके लिए, प्लीज।
okay, so when the 1974 Yahya Khan asked Mirza Nasir, "Do you know Alexander Dewey?" He said, "Yes, I do." He said, "Who was it?" He said, "He was write down about my grandfather that he was a bastard child." He investigate and he proved that Mirza Qadiani was a bastard. Zanim, inna kala haza zalikal zanim. In Quran says the people who claim to be a fake or false prophet, they are zanim. Zanim means a bastard who doesn't know who his father is. Do you understand, Sayyid?
ओए
You
निशान
understand
नंबर
Zanim?
85 की जा ओए ओ निशान नंबर 85 दसवां की है
Oh, we go there too. Just wait 1 minute. पहले मैं उन्हें हरामी ते साबित कर लवां मिर्ज़े खंजीर नू. हाँ जी, दसो जी सही
हाँ
साहब,
जी
तुहानू पता लग गया मिर्ज़े दा?
यार बट साहब वेख लो किस तरह दी गल्लां हो रही हैं, ਤੁਹਾਡੀ ਮਿਹਰਬਾਨੀ।
नहीं नहीं,
यार
बरसात ने की
राव
करना है,
साहब,
ਜਿਹੜੀ ਗੱਲ
कैन यू
लिखी है
प्लीज
मैं
सम,
पेज
अच्छा अच्छा
1231 ਦੇ ਉੱਤੇ
सुन तो लो, और
1231
यार
खोਲ
सुन
ਲਓ
लो,
1974
और यार
ਦੀ
मेरी भी सुन
ਕਾਰਵਾਈ
लो ना,
ਉਹਦੇ ਅੰਦਰ ਮਿਰਜ਼ੇ
और
ਉਸ
यार
ਨਾਸਰ ਨੇ ਕਿਹਾ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਅਲੈਗਜ਼ੈਂਡਰ ਡੋਈ ਨੇ ਪ੍ਰੂਫ ਕੀਤਾ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਉਹਦਾ ਦਾਦਾ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਉਹ ਹਰਾਮ ਦੀ ਔਲਾਦ ਸੀ ਔਰ ਉਹਨੇ ਇਕੱਲੇ ਨੇ ਨਹੀਂ ਪ੍ਰੂਫ ਕੀਤਾ
यार मेरी गल
ਜਿਹੜੇ
सुनो,
ਵਕਤ ਦੇ
और
ਮੌਲਵੀ
राव जी
ਸਨ
गल
ਉਹਨਾਂ
सुनो,
ਨੇ ਵੀ ਕਿਹਾ
राव
ਸੀ
जी
ਕਿ
गल तो
ਮਿਰਜ਼ਾ
सुनो,
ਜ਼ਨੀਮ ਸੀ ਹਰਾਮ ਦੀ ਔਲਾਦ ਸੀ
यार बट साहब सी
4
इधर,
ਸਾਲ 3 ਮਹੀਨੇ
बट
ਉਹਦਾ
साहब
ਪਿਓ ਘਰ ਨਹੀਂ ਸੀਗੇ ਸਤੰਬਰ
यार मेरी
1838 ਤੋਂ
गल तो
ਲੈ
सुन,
ਕੇ ਸਤੰਬਰ ਮਾਰਚ 1842 ਤੱਕ ਉਹਦਾ ਪਿਓ ਘਰ ਨਹੀਂ ਸੀ ਜਿਹਦਾ ਕਸੀਟੀ ਨੇ ਕਸੀਟ ਕੇ
यार ਇਹ ਤਾਂ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਨੇ ਉਹ ਤੇ ਭਾਈ 1835 ਦੱਸਦੇ ਨੇ ਉਹਦੀ ਡੇਟ ਆਫ ਬਰਥ ਕੀ ਹੋ ਗਿਆ ਤਾਂ। That kind of person should not be picked in future, I think, because we give dawa in very respectful manner. I even don't allow people to do bad comments in the comments too. This is my other ID. From the other ID, I am moderator, and if I was a moderator, I should throw him guy down. Thank you so much, Sir Vinci, for explaining everything and giving answers to whatever we asked.
No
Thank you so
problem.
much. That is really nice of you.
If you guys want, I'll come back another time, okay?
Yes, I have started following you, and then I'll be able to invite you in our next sitting, inshallah.
Absolutely. Fi amanillah.
Because I was there. I was there when you were talking with Mr. Sahil Khan about the plagiarism of Mirza Ghulam Ahmad Qadiani. We've definitely we'll definitely have a meeting, have a sitting, have a board on this, and we'll discuss this. That what things were being copied from the Baha'is literature, and what was imposed by himself. So
Yes.
definitely we will discuss. But you know what
And
I believe? He got some information from your sect, and then he amalgamated that thing with Islam and presented as a new religion. So this is what I believe. But definitely we will invite you in our next session. Thank you so
yes,
much for being here.
yeah, and I'm happy to visit all my Pakistani friends and have a real life debate with all of the Qadianis.
Well, actually, I'm only from the Pakistan, but all my brothers having the same DP. They're from the different parts of the world. We have some people in America. We have people in Canada, UK, and even Middle East, and everywhere in the world. We have some people in Malaysia and Canada too. So they're spread everywhere. So we are united on this live, and we will definitely ask you to come and share your
Sure,
opinion about it. Thank you so much.
no problem. See you all next time, my brother.
है ना, ये हो जाए और वो हो ना रहा हो और उसको वो